Okay, so I trust you and believe you that you've completed that step. If not, please complete that. Connect your payment gateway and then you create your first payment plan. Okay, do that and only then move ahead. If you've not done it, please finish that and only then you go ahead with that. So I trust you that we've completed, and let's move to the next step. So the next step is about creating a subscription or an invoice for the offline. Now I understand a lot of businesses need not collect it through Razorpay, Stripe or Instamojo, right? You might be collecting through your bank. You might be collecting through Google Pay. You might be collecting through different ways. Now, how can you still manage your subscriptions? How can you still collect payments? How can you track it? And that's what Searchy Sales and Finance helps you. So without taking further time, let's go into understanding what is the next step that we're going to be learning here. The step number 3 is about creating a subscription for offline payments. Suppose, let's say somebody paid you like 1 lakh rupee to your account right now, and this is going to be a yearly payment. Now, how can you create this scenario when the monies come to your bank account? Because system does not know it. So for that also, Searchy is covered right now. Let's get in and create that. So I'm going to go into subscription. So since I've already received like 1 lakh to my bank account, what I'll do is I'm just going to go and click on create subscription. So I'm going to call the customer's name. So I can enter anything. And if I don't find the name here, I can just add the contact here. Okay, so what I will do right now is I will use any of my existing contacts here. So let's go create subscription, and I'm going to use maybe Mamta. Okay, so let's go here and let's use this. Okay, so once we get this, I'm going to select a product. Now, if I have already created a product, I can use the same product, consultation service. I can click on this consultation service, and next I will go ahead and create one product or two products. How many products are these people buying? So they're buying only one subscription, so I'm going to keep it one. So it'll ask me active date, so I need to mark from when is the subscription going to be active. Suppose I'm going to make it like 3-4 days earlier, or I'm going to make it from today, or I can make it in the future. So it's completely flexible. Suppose you got the bank money yesterday and today you want to create a subscription. You can simply go yesterday and you can just mark this date, and then you can calculate the money. So this was like 23,200 rupees. So I can say next payment date. I need to calculate 1 year. So that is going to be 2025. So I'm going to click on 2025, and it's going to be January, and it's going to be 10th. You see that? So this is like 1 year, right? So I just calculate and I do that. I click on, I hereby declare that I'm creating this invoice to collect online payment on behalf of the organization. So once I've created, I'm going to click on submit. Now, the moment I do this, it does not mean the money's come. I'm actually creating one subscription. That means it is a subscription, but it's not paid yet, right? So with this, whatever you're checking out here, if you go into this link, you will naturally see that this payment is still pending. Now, why is it? Because they've not made the payment. Now, if somebody doesn't want to make the payment through this, if they want to make through gateway, they can do it. But if they don't want to make this and they tell that, Karthik, I've already transferred the money to your bank account. Now, I've done that, and you can just make a note of it. Now, if you see here, it shows pending, right? It's not like collected. We created a subscription, but the amount has come through bank. The system doesn't know. So all you need to do is just go with this and click on these 3 buttons here, and you can mark that subscription as paid. So how to do that is go back to subscription, not in the invoice, sorry. Go to subscription, check out this particular thing, click on this button, and you can go click on mark as paid. The moment you do that, it will again ask you to enter the details here. So you can go fill up this details. You can say payment date is going to be 11th, right? So let's say 1 day before I got the payment, and I can say bank account transfer. I can even enter the UTR number also if I want to. So whatever number I'm just randomly adding here, and I just go and click on submit. Okay, so once I've submitted, what happens here is this particular payment, which you saw in the invoice, from pending status, okay, it converts to paid because you collected the payment through the bank. Now, if you go here, you click on this link here, you will see that this invoice is already paid. And if you go check out the details of this, it says consultation service, 23,200, and then your payment and everything is mentioned here. And you can check out how exactly you've collected the payment, and this will be calculated even in your dashboard. So if you go into your dashboard, you click on today's payments from 75,000, the payment would have gone up right now, right? So you see that it's like 1,10,700 rupees. So how did this come in? That's because we collected that payment in a bank and we just made the mark of that. Please watch this again if you really have to like go through. I'm clearly explained and this should be good enough for you to understand. Okay, so let's go to the next step. The step number 4 is create invoices. Now this was the subscription. That means you created one plan and then you did that. Now what about creating an invoice only? So let's go to this invoice, click on invoice, and let's select any different customer. Okay, and I'm going to like use another product which is going to be like marketing services, which is like how much? 10,000 rupees. The active date is going to be today and invoice date is also today. And I can put a description if I wish to. Otherwise, I can straight away go here and it will ask me the system. The Searchy is asking you whether you want to collect this money in your bank account or online. If you click on online, it will give a payment gateway link. Now, if you say I'm going to collect it on bank, then you can click on offline because you've already received the amount. Now, you need to do this only if you already got the amount as offline. But if you're yet to get it, then you should not. You should go click on online and you should do that. Otherwise, wait for that payment to come in and you can do that. Okay, so click on offline hereby and click on submit. Now what happened? It will say I'm declaring that I'm collecting cash behalf of the organization. So the system assumes right now that you have already collected the payment. So it will show as paid itself. Can you see that? It's been collected as a payment right now. Now, if the same scenario is here, I'm going to like go here and use a different name, use a same product, and I'm going to say it's online. Okay. I'm going to click on submit here. What happens is it is showing pending. Once it is pending, you can straight away check this particular link. Okay. So you click on this and you can see pay now button because you opted an online method. So if people can click on this, they can enter the information, they can easily make the payment straight away. Okay, so you can like share that link and they can make the payment. So in case if they've not made the payment here and you see this is active right now, recurring is active. And if you check out, this due date is still pending. Okay, you see that the invoice is still pending. That means they've not made the payment. So with that invoice, what you created, you can straight away go here and even mark this as paid. In case you collected the payment, you can go tell I've collected the payment, put the UTR, everything, and click on enter. Now what happens automatically is the invoice that was pending, okay, here will show as paid. Okay, so that can be the marketing service that you're using and you can complete it. So I recommend that you either create like once in offline or one in online and do it. Okay, so hope you're clear with that. So that's about creating an invoice. Let's go to step number 5. Step number 5 is mark as paid. So I've clearly told you, I wanted to spend time a little bit to understand how to mark as paid. Then if some payments are not done here, you can straight away go here. You can say mark as paid and it will automatically ask you again. Just click on the pay now button. And once it's done, the system will auto calculate. So this is the convenience that's given in case if the payment is coming in a different source. Now think about it. You have sent an invoice and you created a payment plan, but they did not make it through the card. Or they did not make it through a gateway. So they transferred you on a Google Pay or they transferred on your bank account. Now, how do you tell the system that it's already like paid? And that is what is the option called mark as paid. Okay, you can go and explore this and make the best use of it. Now let's move to the step number 6. If you see here, you can record some expenses. So you can create category and you can add expenses. Now, how does this work? Is you can go right now. I want you to remember and add all your expenses. So I'm going to first go to expense category. I need to add category first and then add the expense. So I'm going to go click on this. After marketing, I'm going to say it's going to be my salary. Okay, I'm going to write as salaries is one category. Then I could write another category which can be my my salaries, my rent. Okay, I can say rent. Okay, and then I can even like go ahead and add one more, which is going to be probably like I can add is my softwares. Okay, so whatever I'm spending on softwares, I can just like add that as an expense. Now these are the categories that you can add for yourself. So this is specific for your account. What you want is up to you. You can add any expenses that you're doing. And once this is completed, you can go to manage expenses. And with the manage expense, you can add that expense. So you can go here and mention, see, I paid salaries worth 50,000 rupees today. Okay, and I choose the date today. And if I want, I can say like my staff, I can upload a receipt in case I want to like upload some receipt that I made already the payment. I can just like go pick up any one random receipt. So I can just click on this chat and add this. Okay, click on submit. The best thing is you can kind of like add your expenses there. And let's do that just a second. Okay, so let's add 50,000 rupees here. Choose the date. I think the chat format was not right. So I can write my staff and just I can go hit on submit. Okay, so once you've added your expenses, you should be able to check out your multiple expenses that's available here. So with these expenses, you can keep adding and those expenses will show up on your dashboard naturally. So you can go check out like what is your expenses and what's your net profit and what's a profitability percentage, because I always love the profitability percentage that I really like. So when I'm doing any expenses that's available there. Okay, that's about adding expenses, recording expenses that's here. So the seventh step, which you can see right now, is about view transactions. Now there are multiple transactions you did, but how do you track everything in one place? Now if you look at here, you can do that by clicking on transactions. Click on transactions. And with this transactions, you can see like all the payment transactions we did here. Can you see that? You can even delete that if you wish to, but I don't recommend you. So all the payment that we did today is going to be seen in one place. And the best thing is about you can also see failed transactions. Somebody tried to make the payment, okay, but they did not complete the payment. So let's say like I do this like pay now. I click on gateway, I pay. Okay, I just like enter this, I pay, and I just like skip this payment. Okay, and once you come back here with the real gateway, it's a mock gateway right now. Once you have the real one, you will see all the failed transactions here, which will come back to the system itself. Okay, so hope this is clear. You can track your transactions in one place. And the final one is the reports. I just love this like anything. I mean, like, believe me, you can go check your business in just one click. That's the power of the whole system. If you go in here, you click on reports, you can see your income report. Click on this report. The system will automatically pick up all your income. Can you see that? Whatever income you've got here. And then you can export it through PDF. Okay. And just with one click, you'll get a PDF download, which you can check out your income report. And this can be done through your process. Suppose you want to like say income came only on 12th. Okay. Click on apply. See, it will filter out only 12th payment here, and you can click on PDF or Excel file, whatever you're doing, and it will straight away send you one report, and that will be your daily report. You see how awesome that is. And next one is about expense report. You want to like click on expense, you can go check out all your expenditures and you can pull up a report for it. And next is GST report. Once you click on GST, it will pull up all the information. You see that if I want to do only 12th, okay, so I'll skip everything else. Just do 12th. It will filter all the transactions on 12th. It will calculate the amount, 18% GST, taxable value will be calculated. It will calculate the central tax, state tax, and state of supply. Because I marked Karnataka for this customer, right, Karthika, it came here. If I did not mark it, then it kind of like picks up this default. Okay, you can do that settings as you're doing it, and it helps you like to file GST also very easily. Customer report. If you want to like pull up all the customers report data, you can go check here. You have like 29 customers here, and that's the report. You can just go click on PDF here and you'll get all your customer report in one click. Look at that. You see that? What's the phone number? What's the company? When it's created? Everything in one click. And next report, that exciting report, is payment overdue report. Now this is something amazing. Now you don't know how many people are yet to pay you amount, right? Something is due. So if the payment is due, then how do you like get that report? So once it's there, you can come here, click on payment overdue, and it will show you all the money that is not collected yet. And next one is the profit and loss. This is my favorite. Believe me, with one click on a real time, I will get my marketing services. How much money I've received? 50,000 rupees. Sale value was 60,000. Okay. And then consultation services, I got like 1,33,900. I've received the whole amount. And other income, if you check out, this is the other income. I've not received anything. So it kind of like expenses, it minuses, and it gives me a real-time profit and loss. I can filter it through date also. So if I want to do only today, can you see that? It shows me only income. If I want to do like all time, then it shows me this. And even if I want to like do last 30 days, suppose I want to do like this month, I can do this month report and click on PDF, and within no time, PDF or Excel, doesn't matter, it will create a report for you about your business performance. How many of you think that this is super duper powerful? Just type super powerful in the comment box. I mean, think about it. It's like we entrepreneurs dream of having this. It was my dream at one point. I wanted to see like things like that, but it was not available. And that's why we had to build, investing multiple lakhs and crores to build the whole Searchy system. But right now it's coming to you. The only thing you need to do is leverage the power of it right now and go and use it. Once you use it, you'll see the power of that. And final report is about invoice report. So if you want to know how many invoices are created, how it is working and everything, you can go check out everything here and click on PDF or whatever. You will get all your invoice numbers and you will see which invoice is generated. You can same thing do is you can filter it out through the date also. So in case you want to like go create only for 12th, click on 12th and hit on apply. It will filter only that particular date of invoices. Okay, so hope this was amazing. This was super awesome. So we've covered like 8 steps: integrating your payment gateway, creating a new plan in the previous video, and this video we went on creating subscription offline, creating invoices offline, then mark as paid if you collected through bank, recording expenses, view transactions, generate reports, all at one place. Okay, hope this was super duper awesome, and we have completed talking about the sales and finance of completely that's available here. Go test out your time, spend some time on it, because let me tell you, the more you look at your dashboard, your reports, your data about how your money is coming in, it actually attracts you to earn more. And that's a power as Searchy wants to give you. And that's as a community we want to do together. So go ahead and implement this, and I hope you loved this particular video and loved sales and finance of Searchy, and I'm super duper excited for you to go and implement this. So go for it right now, implement, and only then move on to the next one, which I'll cover about communities, what you can make use of and everything. So the learning part, implementation part almost is completed till now. The next is about engagement and how we can stay connected and make the best use of this powerful community that exists here. So thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video, and let's talk about community. But before that, finish this and only then come to the next video.